The truth about being young in the UK. You ever notice how none of us can picture the future anymore? Not a better one, not even a shit one, just nothing. We were told, work hard, get the degree, get the job, play the game, and it'll all pay off. But the game was rigged, and we're the generation who figured it out too late. We're drowning in debt, renting mouldy box rooms for £950 a month, working 40-plus hours a week to still have nothing left after bills. No savings, no assets, no future. Owning a home? That's comedy now. Retirement? That's fantasy. And when we say we're struggling, they cut our mental health support, say we're faking it, say we're abusing the system. But what about COVID? What about the lockdowns, the grief, the isolation? What about the mass psychological trauma no one even talks about anymore? We didn't fake anything. We just broke quietly. And now we suffer in silence because the help was slashed, privatized, or never came. And yeah, immigration's rising, services are overwhelmed. But don't blame the people fleeing wars they didn't start. Blame the government that gutted the NHS, sold off housing, turned your local GP into a please hold voicemail. It's not clogged, it's collapsed. And through it all, while we scrape by, there's them, the big boys club, private school handshakes, MPs giving contracts to their golf buddies, millions in PPE deals to companies that never even existed. Scratch my back, here's a favour. Donate to my campaign, here's a peerage. Hide my scandal, and I'll pretend you earned that £200 million. This isn't democracy, it's organised theft, and we're footing the bill. And when it starts to boil over, when people start asking questions, they bring out the fear. War headlines, national threats, scary men in scary places. Look over there, they say, while they push through bills that no one voted for. Bills that decide who's worth keeping alive and who's too expensive to support. They dress it up in words like dignity and choice. But let's call it what it is. Managed decline. Quietly starving the elderly of care until euthanasia looks like mercy. Pushing abortion so far into late term, it starts looking less like rights and more like rot. It's not about life. It's not about choice. It's about cost efficiency. They'll say they care about the unborn, but the moment you're actually born, good luck. No housing, no doctor, no mental health support, no food without a charity line. You're just a number until you're a problem. And then they solve that problem by cutting you out of the equation. This isn't a country anymore. It's a machine. One that runs on your labour, your rent, your taxes, your silence, until you collapse. And then it replaces you. We didn't give up. They gave us nothing to hold on to. No future, no safety net. Just bills, trauma, and a keep calm poster slapped over the cracks. But we see it now. The whole thing. The fear, the rigging, the distraction, the betrayal. We're not crazy. We're not entitled. We're just awake now. And we're done pretending this is normal. And yeah, illegal immigration is a massive problem. Let's stop pretending it isn't. Potentially dangerous people crossing in boats, disappearing into the system, draining already wrecked services. It's real. It's happening. It's unsustainable. But here's the part no one wants to say out loud. The government could stop it overnight. They have the power, the tech, the surveillance. They just don't. Because chaos is useful. Crisis keeps people distracted. If you're angry at people in dinghies, you're not watching the ones in boardrooms. You're not asking why the NHS is ruined, why housing is unaffordable, why energy bills tripled while energy companies posted record profits. They let the borders stay leaky because it feeds the outrage machine. It keeps you scared, keeps you tribal, keeps the working class blaming each other, not the elite that's robbing everyone blind. It's not just incompetence, it's by design. Keep the people fighting. Keep the headlines loud. Meanwhile, backdoor deals, dodgy laws, sell-offs and silence. So yes, illegal immigration is a crisis, But the real scandal is that those in charge let it happen because it serves them, not us. We're not fools. We see the game, and we're done playing. I might be young, but I'm not a fucking idiot.